Howdy, everyone. Leslie Hasser, your Biz Rules Business Coaching. Happy Friday to you. I am so excited it's Friday. It has been a really long week. We've gotten a lot of accomplished. I have to do this. I have to actually sit down and jot down the things we actually accomplished and take a moment to actually celebrate them. And part of that is this is crazy, guys. Do you remember, what is it, The Shining, where he is typing, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy? It used to be me. All work and no play makes Leslie a dull girl. And especially when I had my team and my first business, I really noticed that my mood and my outlook set the tone for the entire office. And so we really started making it part of our culture that before it was cool, I think, part of our culture that once a quarter we celebrated. We talked about our wins in business, where we've grown to, what we were able to accomplish, and we had a little fun. So I have my glass of wine. It is, it's just a blend. It's an okay blend. We had a bottle of Brazen earlier this week. It was much better than this, but this is fine. I would open up my bottle of La Marca, but I don't feel like it's a La Marca moment right now. And I tend to give La Marca a lot to my clients when we're celebrating strategic plans, and I have some fizzy water. Because it's pretty good, right? Not a bad everyday kind of sparkling wine. And because we need to celebrate. So the reason why I am a proponent of celebrating, there's actually a book, I believe it's called Celebrate What You Want to See More Of. And I think that's such a great quote. It is really easy as business owners to get so hyper focused on where you're growing to that you forget to enjoy the journey along the way. And I'm an immersion type of a worker. I mean, I go full in. I have to make myself stop working because otherwise I just will work myself crazy. But I'm in it. I look at this as I'm running a marathon, not a sprint. So just as Formula One car needs a pit stop, so do I. So I thought I would declare my wins for the week. I would love, if you're seeing this and when you see it, to declare a few wins. If it's for your day, your week, your month, whatever, declare them and share them so that we can celebrate them together. So here are my wins. 1, we officially launched and opened the 5-day Thrive and Flourish challenge. It's a free challenge on Facebook. If you haven't heard about it, I'll put up a little banner so you can check it out. This has been a 2-month process. It required, I don't think I'm lying if I said 40 emails. We produced a ton of content. Let's see, easily 100 pieces of content plus a couple websites, plus Facebook, plus videos, plus, I have to go check on my captions, captioning. I mean, it was a lot of work, guys, and we're really excited. We've got some great business owners that have joined us. We would love for you to join us as well. It's free, it's easy, it's 5 days, and it really is about helping you shift how you find revenue in your business, how you earn income, help you keep your team and grow your team and come out of this state that we're in better and stronger and more financially secure. So that's what we're doing with that. So just have to celebrate that. I did change merchant accounts. Part of the process meant last Friday night, at about 5, I had to make a decision to invest more in something I didn't want to invest more in, but I did. And that had us changing our merchant account. So thankfully, I've got a great partner who took care of that in no time flat. So thank you, Matt, out there with Mercer Tech for that. I wrote a presentation. So I actually have, and this is kind of another celebratory thing. All right, I'm going to celebrate. Let's see how I can do this. So I got paid. I got paid today. I'm about to deposit that. I love getting checks. It's so much fun. This is really kind of, I guess, silly, but I put up on my board, I will take a photocopy of the check. And if there's like a certain amount that I'm working on, I'll like handwrite in the amount and put it up on my vision board. It's right there. But yes, so I got paid today for a presentation for the Texas Court Reporters Association that I'm giving in a week. And I rewrote the presentation, mostly because a lot of things have happened. And I wanted it to be topical and I wanted it to be impactful. And so worked with their organization, asked a few questions, really got a sense of where their members were, and then wrote the presentation to be able to address that. So that's pretty awesome. Love that I was able to get that done. I have another one. So we had one of my client meetings this week. We were talking, we have been managing a really tough situation. Oh my gosh, almost 2 years. So that situation, we tried to solve every way come Sunday, all the good ways, all the ways you should try to solve it, just not resolving itself at all. And in March came to a head and we had to make some really tough calls. And some of the things that we put into place, they proved to be really smart things, right? You can't always say that when you're in a difficult choice and you're having to make decisions, that everything you did was a really good thing to do. This was a case where everything we did was a really good thing to do. And I always look at when you're in tough situations, you know what, taking the high road, number one, but protecting what's yours and protecting this entity that you have put so much into it, because it's not just you anymore. It's your team, it's their families, it's your family. It's worth protecting. So it was just good to hear that the things we did, golly, I wanted to say 6 months ago, but it's really only been 4 months? 4 months ago were good things to do. So I kind of celebrate that. And then I had, oh my gosh, today is so cool. I was interviewed today to potentially become a contributor for a really big guy. Somebody that's been on my sites for years. You know, like if you said, if I could only write for X, Y, and Z, that would be the epitome. Well, I had that interview this morning. So I'll find out next week. Cross your fingers. Think good thoughts for me. But that's another win that I'm going to celebrate today. So, I mean, we had a really good week. And in between there, I was a mom. And I think today we went and I have a learner's permit child. So we drove over to pick up a friend to have some ice cream. That always takes so long. But we did that. So there's more than just the business happening in my life. And as I'm sure there's more than just your business happening in your life too. But it takes, because we're always so focused, I think you just really have to sit back and go, what did I accomplish? Knowing that you accomplished things, knowing that you moved forward, being able to celebrate, have a little fun in there is how we keep our energy to keep moving forward. Day one of the 5-day challenge is really an interesting vision exercise around your business. And what I have seen, especially when people have been in business for longer periods of time, and especially when they have team and other people depending upon them, I see them give up pieces of their payoff, if you will, reasons that they got into business. Like I get into business to have more freedom so that I can do X, Y, and Z. Like if you filled that out, and then really just thought about what it was that you originally wanted and what you've sacrificed along the way. I've just seen, and I think I talked about it earlier this week, where I don't think that's necessary. I think there's a better way to be building businesses so that it's a win-win-win for everybody. That's what I'm always after. I'm after everybody that comes to the table gets a win. From the relationship, from the venture, from the journey. So really, I'll leave you with that here on this Friday. I will say we're getting down to 1 week of ability to register for the challenge. So if you have not, please do so now. Just click the link and it's in the post. And let's see, I think, give me just a second. I can put it real quickly in a couple of the comments. So be sure to click through and just join us and let's have a little bit of fun. Let's do some things worth celebrating and let's just get back to business, right? Let's just get back to really good business that benefits everyone. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you take a little time to rest, celebrate, and acknowledge your accomplishments for this week, and you'll join us soon. So I'll talk to you soon, guys. Have a good evening and a great weekend.